What's up YouTube? Actually, this is my first YouTube live stream. I've been going live on Instagram and Facebook for quite a while now, probably over a year or so. I just wanted to shoot a quick live stream over here to talk about building a long-term profitable e-commerce store. A topic that not a lot of people talk about because, believe me, it's not very easy to sell courses or information products. Talking about a long-term business. Truth is, most people are intrigued by the fact that you can make money fast in the internet. Most people want to make money fast. Most people, want to change their lives fast. I don't blame them, because when I first started, all I wanted to do was a couple of sales just to prove myself that this worked. I was not really thinking about building a long-term business, but until it was a bit later on when I really decided to go long-term, and it's a completely different thing. So I want to tell you how to build a long-term business, and the first thing that I want to tell you is that there's not like a specific step-by-step formula to build a long-term business, right? So for instance, if you think about it, like drop shipping is a very mechanical type of business, right? The process of adding a product, the process of creating a campaign, the ad sets, the process of doing product research can tend to be pretty mechanical, meaning that you can easily outsource it, and it can be taught in a step-by-step process. But let's say if you want to focus on building an e-commerce brand, it's not so like a step-by-step process, right? It's more of a mindset. So building a brand is more of a mindset thing. Like, do you want to build a brand, or do you want to just make money? That's the first answer that you got to ask yourself. The first answer is, the first question that you want to ask yourself is, do I really want to make a brand, or do I want to make money? If your answer is I just want to make money, then building a brand is not something that you will be very attracted to, because it takes a lot of work, effort, takes a lot of time. And truth is, like I told you, it's not a very sexy topic to sell courses, because most people want to make money fast. But if you do want to take the long route, which is the one I suggest, if you want to take the route of, let me see, the light is kind of, if you want to take the route of, seeing consistent and predictable income, not seeing so much fluctuation in your income, because I don't know about you, but a lot of people experience, and I myself experienced this with dropshipping, there's a lot of fluctuation, right? Meaning that one month can become very good and the other month can be very bad. Up and down, up and down. And your business really depends on just winning products. It just really depends on products that have a life cycle that's not very long. Truth is, when you find a quote-unquote winning product, the life cycle of the product, depending on how hard you advertise it, it can be 30 days, can be 20, can be 45, but it's definitely not going to be a year. It's definitely not going to be a year and a half, right? And if you want to do this business full-time, like if you're looking to like quit your job and do e-commerce full-time and this or any business, you want to see predictable income, you want to see consistency, and you don't want to be starting from scratch all over again. You don't want to be like, oh, my winner died, so I have to start my whole business from scratch, without an audience, without any customers that will buy my products over and over again. So hopefully you really agree with me that building a long-term business is the way to go. And even if it takes more time and maybe a bit more thought and brainstorm, I think that for the long term, for those of you guys that want to stay for the long term and build something that you can be proud of, it's a better strategy. Now, how do you actually build a long-term business, right? Like I told you, there's not like a step-by-step process, but there are some concepts that you gotta apply. The first concept is to put the customer first, right? It's basically impossible to build a brand if customers are not liking your products, are not liking your service, are not liking the experience overall. And why is it impossible to build a brand when people don't like your product? Well, because building a brand is based mostly from repeated buyers, meaning that people that buy once usually end up buying multiple times from your business. And if you go and send a shitty product to a customer, you're basically ruining the relationship with the customer up front, and therefore they won't be buying anything else from you for a period of time. If you have a great product but it takes 30 freaking days to get to the customer, then guess what? When it comes time to buy another product from your store, they're gonna think it twice and they're gonna say, you know what? This was the business that sent me the product in 30 days. And ain't nobody got time for that, right? Like they say on the funny video. So you gotta understand that building a brand, that the basic foundation of building brands overall is focusing on customers first rather than your own self-interest first. Everyone in this industry, and that's why sometimes this industry kind of like makes me feel a little bit bad, makes me sick sometimes, as people don't care about their customers. People just care about making money, right? And when you focus on making money, you don't make any money. I know that sounds really strange, but that's really the truth. When you focus on making money, you don't make any money, because you're so focused on the outcome that you forget about the process. And the process is really what takes you to the result. So if you want to build a brand, guys, a profitable and long-term e-commerce store, you got to focus on having a great quality product and figuring out the logistics so that you can ship on time, and that your team is very active on customer service, providing a good experience to the point when people receive the product, they are like, whoa, this was really good, and actually it came decently fast, I'm gonna order again. So instead of having a customer make one purchase, you're gonna have a customer making a second and third and fourth and fifth purchase over a 12-month period of time, meaning that every single customer is worth more to you over a 1-year period of time. And therefore you can afford to spend more money on advertisement to acquire those customers, because each one of those customers makes you more money. And while all the other dropshipping businesses that are buying shitty products from AliExpress are struggling to get their cost per purchases down, you're like, no, who gives a crap? My cost per purchase is higher, but these customers that are buying from me are worth more to me over a 12-month period of time because they actually like my brand. So that's kind of like my message that I wanted to share with you guys. You know, you gotta start thinking long term. You gotta stop thinking about yourself. And some, you know, like for instance, some people ask, should I start drop shipping and make some money and then, you know, start a brand? My answer is yes and no, right? My answer is yes to answer the first part of the question, to make some money and then reinvest. I think that's a good idea, make money and then reinvest. But if that strategy means that you will compromise your brand image to send shitty products in 30 days to your customers, then don't do it. If you're gonna focus on making money right now, you might as well do it in a way that your customers like the product and the experience. Because if making money for you is also related to bad quality products and services, then stop doing that, right? And a lot of people say, you know, should I start dropshipping to make money fast? My answer is, like, yes, you can do that, as long as that doesn't mean that you will send bad quality products in freaking 2 months to your customers. See where I'm going? So yeah, that's basically my thoughts. Someone is asking for my phone number. I don't give my phone number just for privacy reasons. Try to keep it here on social media. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this live. Like I told you, it was the first time going live here on YouTube. Let's see how this reacts. It's crazy, like every single platform is so different. Like I go to Instagram and people react a certain way, then I go to live on YouTube. This is gonna be pretty different. And on Facebook too. So guys, thanks for being here. Appreciate your time. Know you're busy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. How do I stop? Okay, now one topic is how do I stop a freaking live stream on YouTube, man? This is new to me. I think it's what, here? Yeah, there we go. Bye.